This is my review for Bad Times at the El Royale, the second movie to be directed by Drew Goddard, the first being Cabin in the Woods, which I love, but he's also known for a bunch of television. He worked on episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, but he also co-wrote The Martian that Ridley Scott did, and was one of my favorite movies of the year it came out. But now we have his follow-up to Cabin in the Woods, which I was looking forward to, but at the same time had neutral expectations because I didn't know what to think of it going in. The plot of the movie revolves around a bunch of people who have nothing to do with each other that go to check in at this hotel that's on the border of California and Nevada, like just right in the middle of the border. To the point where you even get a choice of, do you want to stay on the California side of the hotel, or do you want to stay on the Nevada side of the hotel? So anyway, a bunch of different people come to this hotel, but it's soon revealed that each of them have a couple of dark secrets, and the less you know, the better. I'll just leave it at that right here. So I actually saw this a couple of weeks ago at a press screening, and I'm trying to remember this movie the best I can, but I remember walking out really enjoying it, though not as over the moon as some people are. And there is definitely a lot to like in this movie. It's got an excellent cast, first of all, with people like Jeff Bridges, Jon Hamm, Dakota Johnson, Chris Hemsworth. It has a lot of suspenseful moments, and even the hotel itself, the Bad Royale, has a very creepy atmosphere to it. You go to this place and it's abandoned. There's only one employee working there, and you just kind of get a very unsettling vibe from it. It definitely has a very Neo-Noir feeling to it. It just has that atmosphere. And even a lot of the lighting and the fact that most of the movie takes place during the rain is very much something out of a neo-noir film. Feels very much like a Tarantino movie. You know how with the Cary Grant movie Charade, it's often regarded as the best Alfred Hitchcock movie that Hitchcock did not direct? Well, Bad Times at the El Royale to me feels like the best Quentin Tarantino movie that Tarantino did not direct. In fact, I'd even say that this is better than his last three movies, Inglourious Basterds to Hateful Eight, because it very much feels that way. Where it's essentially a bottle film, it focuses on a bunch of people that go to this one individual place. They don't know each other, and some of them don't even like each other, and you get to learn more about them as the movie goes on. Except I think in this movie it's a little more focused, and you really get some character development and character moments between all these people. And it does have a level of suspense. Even though the trailer does spoil elements on who these characters actually are, watching them interact and just seeing the tension build is very entertaining. Unfortunately, I wish I could really love this, because again, I was really looking forward to it, and it very much is like a Tarantino movie, to the point where Drew Goddard has to make this as long as a Tarantino movie. This movie is just too damn long. It's almost 2.5 hours, and there are a lot of scenes that feel like they go on forever and really could have used some trimming. I don't know by how much, but I feel like if it had been a little bit under 2 hours, or maybe a little over 2 hours, then I wouldn't have a problem. But almost 2.5 hours is just a little too excessive. I mean, if you watch this movie, there are several points that do drag on. You could easily just go out to the lobby, grab some popcorn, go take a piss, and you probably won't miss anything. I always hate when I have to walk out of movies to go to the bathroom because I'm always afraid that I missed something, but I don't really feel like that's the case here. If you can watch a scene and get the idea of, this is probably going to be a little long, then it's probably going to be a little long, and that's your cue to step outside if you have to go to the restroom. And then also, I felt like the movie got really weird when Chris Hemsworth enters the scene. I'm not going to say much about his character, and there are a few points where his character is very intimidating, but there are a few moments, especially when he's with Cailee Spaeny's character, that just got a little uncomfortable to watch. Maybe that was the intention, but it just didn't really sit well with me. But outside of those complaints I have, I don't think this is a bad movie. I don't think it reaches the levels of cleverness or creativity that Cabin in the Woods did, but it's nice to see that Drew Goddard is really taking off with his film career, and I really love to see what he does next. So what we have here, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's great. It definitely has a lot of issues, but it's his second film. He could probably see elements of this movie and go, okay, maybe not do this next time, and maybe his next film will be great. And I look forward to seeing Chris Hemsworth in his next movie too, because he was in Cabin in the Woods, he was in this. It's only a matter of time before Chris Hemsworth ends up being to Drew Goddard what Leonardo DiCaprio or Robert De Niro was to Martin Scorsese. And that's my review for Bad Times at the El Royale. Now I want to hear what you guys have to say. Did you see the movie? If so, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and of course leave a comment. Don't forget to support my Patreon page, follow me on social media. And until next time, this is the Real Mr. Robinson telling you there's only one.